Change my name. Oh, crap. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Let's give me a minute. Can do setting up some of the things. Okay, I think we are still waiting for a couple more people to come in. So let's just hold on for a while, okay? Let's give it until like 9:05 or something. Let's see. So just out of curiosity, can you all see my screen right now? It's the pre-course orientation screen. It's a blue one.
Hi,
Yeah.
yes, I see.
Yeah, you can see it? Okay, great. Just want to make sure. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. It's 9:05. It's 9:05 already. Let's maybe have to start with the whole orientation, so that we can all finish earlier. Then everybody can go and take a good rest after a long day at work. So, I'd like to do a little quick poll. How many people of you this is your first time using Zoom or not? So I'm just going to be launching a poll. Just click the right answer that you whichever is the answer that's closest to you. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got pretty much all the answers ready. Vast majority of the people here have actually used Zoom before already, so that's great. I'll try not to bore you guys with bore you all with too much information. So since you're all quite familiar with it, but just bear with us while I show you a video on Zoom later on. Okay, just in case people might not have may not be so familiar with all this lah. Okay. Hello, hi, welcome. Oh, still got more people coming in. Hello.
Macam mana nak kasih tak nampak orang muka?
Hello. If I'm going to mute you, okay? Just anytime you don't.
Nampak muka?
Yeah, I'll mute you on my end. Anytime you need to ask any question, you can just unmute yourself. I will be showing you a video in a short while on how you can actually unmute yourself lah. Okay, so just watch the video in a short bit. Okay, so hi everybody, welcome to TAFE-TC remote learning program. So what happens that today we are just going to be going through with a couple of different introduction to some of the platforms. What can you expect with remote learning and some of the different platforms you're going to be using over the course of your class. All right. So I'm so sorry. Okay. So it will basically be this as the agenda for tonight. I'm going to walk you through quickly what can you expect with remote learning. There'll be a short video on the basics of Zoom. So if you have not used Zoom before, this is the part where you have to watch a little bit and just get the hang of it. Then we're going to introduce you to TAFE-TC student app. So make sure you have your phone right next to you, okay? Because we're going to be using that in a while. I'm going to be showing you how to access Talent LMS. Talent LMS, we're going to be using it on your computer. So best if you can have it on your computer, or if you absolutely need to, have a tablet nearby, but don't open it just yet. Don't need to download the app just yet. Okay, and then also I'm going to walk you through on how to use the Kitaboo ebook reader. Okay. So what can you expect with remote learning? First of all, here's the pros lah. Okay, it's convenient, right? You don't have to come down all the way down to Central Plaza or Tai Hong in Red Hill, or even go all the way to Mox in Katong when you live in Jurong East. You know, it's just more convenient. You can just do it in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to travel too much, and you also reduce your risk of exposure to potential COVID-19 patients lah, which we don't want to have that, right? Okay. Previously in the old days in the physical classrooms, what happens that there'll be there'll be one trainer sitting at the front of the classroom, and sitting in front of the sewing machine. And how the students back in those days would do is that they'll crowd around the trainer. So it's like literally one whole crowd of people around the sewing machine, and then they're trying their best to see what the trainer is seeing, just so that they can understand how to do it. Unfortunately, sometimes if you get the chance stand right next to the teacher, right? Obviously you're going to see everything because it's all right next to him or her. But if you are, say, the student who is sitting on the opposite end, where the machine is completely blocking whatever it is you're trying to see, then obviously it's going to be a bit difficult. But with our remote learning, the camera is right next to the trainer, so you get to see whatever the trainer is doing. So there's better visibility of the actions. And at any point, if you think that you cannot see the trainer's actions, or it's a bit blur, or the camera's not so good, or the trainer forgets that the camera is here, then ends up starting to do things underneath the camera, you can tell the trainer, oh, sorry, can you please move the thing a bit, move it up, or change the angle and something like that. So then the trainer will be able to know and adjust him or herself accordingly. All right. I mentioned just now that was how it used to be in the physical classroom. So now, even though you're online, you still get to have the same level of interactivity with the trainer. So feel free to ask questions, all right? You're not going to be, right now, as it is right now during this orientation, you'll notice that everybody else is completely muted and their cameras are off, except for Angela. So thank you very much, Angela, for joining me. Everybody else has got their cameras turned off. So it's a bit hard for me to get a connection between the two of you, between me and the trainer and everybody else. So during the class, please try to keep your cameras on. So that way, not only do you have a rapport, you can build a connection and rapport with the trainer, all right? And the trainer can see also what you're doing as well too, in case he needs to correct you or anything like that. You can also get to, it's also advised that you also keep your cameras on, because it's part of the SkillsFuture Singapore's requirement for all this remote learning things, to have people's cameras on. So that way we can verify that you are actually online, so to speak. Okay? So again, feel free to ask questions if you have any questions about in doing your class. Again, it's same thing like in a normal classroom. If the trainer has stopped talking, then you ask the question. Don't interrupt the trainer with your own question all of a sudden when they're right in the middle of a sentence, because it's very disruptive. So how would you ask a question in the classroom is the same as how would you ask a question on Zoom, okay? So we're also going to give you access to demonstration videos. So what happens later on, I'm going to be showing you a few videos that what we're going to be doing. And then we also have a limited time access to class recordings so that you can recap what you might have missed. So what we're going to do is that we're actually going to be setting this one. All right, this one last time this was something we had agreed upon with the previous classes, that since all these Zoom recordings are being recorded, all these Zoom meetings are being recorded, we actually can share the class recordings with you, so you can recap what you might have missed. And then because that time it was all posted on as an unlisted video on YouTube, so only people with the link can actually see it. So in the interest of privacy at the time, we actually agreed that, okay, only for the duration of the class, then we'll leave the videos on. But once the class is over, we'll turn off the videos. I'm pleased to share with you that maybe for this particular class, we might be moving to a new system. So I might be able to guarantee you access to the videos beyond that point, beyond this class duration, if the whole class agrees to have the recordings up online on this platform. Right? This platform cannot be accessed by anybody else. It's hosted purely by a provider that we have vetted and we think is quite okay and quite secure. Just to let you know that this particular program, this particular platform was actually developed by Carnegie Mellon University. So they're actually quite proud of it, and it's something it's worth exploring. But of course, that one will be based off on the whole class decision, which we will go through tomorrow or with Alan. Okay. So what are the cons of remote learning? I'm going to be honest with you. Classes may be affected by internet disruptions. I cannot guarantee you that, StarHub and Singtel are definitely going to be fine. As you can see, during the circuit breaker, there was cases where the whole internet went down. So half of Singapore couldn't do their work, which is basically a holiday for the rest of us. But for all of us that, holding class, taking classes and stuff like that, it's very disruptive. So I see your understanding during this kind of situations where, if the internet connection is just not good, we might just have to stop the class at that point of time, and then we try and resume it on a different day. So maybe we'll try and make up for it on a different day. Your class is 44 hours in total. We'll guarantee you get your 44 hours back. Okay, so we'll definitely not shortchange you. You get your full number of training and assessment hours. Okay, and then some people may feel it's a bit daunting to try some new things all at once, and then they're asking if they are really okay to try something so different. Because some people have talked to me and they say, oh, I have a lot of concerns about remote learning. I'm not sure if I can do this. Well, I just want to let you know, everything's going to be fine. Okay, we will have staff on hand. We have us, people like me, or Brian, or Alan, who will be there to actually help and guide you. Any questions you can ask in the group chat. You can ask it to Benjamin, you can ask it to Brandon, you can ask it to Brian, you can ask it to Alan, who is your trainer. Everything, people will help you out just as long as you let us know. Okay? If you don't ask, we won't know if you got problems, right? Right? Yeah, it's like I'm thirsty, but I don't ask for a glass of water, and I don't know how to get a glass of water, right? It's the same principle, right? Like if you really don't know, ask. Nobody was going to judge you for it, right? Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm going to be showing you a quick video on Zoom basics now. So if this is your first time using Zoom, I advise you to turn up your volume and listen carefully. If you can't hear the thing, please wave at me, okay? Or please tell me immediately. Just unmute your microphone and tell me, okay?
Recordings for Hi everyone, this is Farah from Zoom, and we are back to share with you some of the fundamental in-meeting controls once you launch your first Zoom meeting. So in order to walk you through, I will share my entire...
Oh, sorry, can I just check? Can you all hear what's being discussed? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay, okay, great. Sorry, I skipped too fast. Oh no. Sorry, give me a minute. Hey, where is it?
screen. We'll go through some of the options together. You should be able to see my desktop at this point, so you can see the Zoom meeting that's in here. Basic controls, you'll see muting and unmuting capability on the lower left-hand corner. If I were to click the mute button and try to speak, we will get a pop-up to alert you that you are muted, and this is what it'll look like. We can also use the up arrow here to select a different headset. So if you join a meeting and you're not hearing anything, you might want to double check and make sure that your AirPods or your headset is connected and configured in here. If it's not, you can click audio settings to get to an audio dashboard to help configure and test your equipment. You'll see the start and stop video option. So if you're a little nervous to start meeting over Zoom with your video on, you can simply click the video off button to show a profile picture if you've created one. Otherwise, I always recommend having video on so you can make eye contact with your audience. Communication is 70% body language. So being able to see all of your coworkers, counterparts, or people that you're working externally allows you to anticipate when someone might need to pause you to ask a question. You'll also be able to see if people are following along with what you're teaching them or speaking about. Same thing here, up arrow will allow you to select any camera equipment. Of course, the FaceTime video camera is built into my MacBook, so you can use that, or if you have an external camera, you can plug that in and Zoom will recognize it.
Okay. Let's give me a minute. Okay. Okay, so that's the basics of Zoom right now. Everybody clear about it? If you're clear, then maybe just give me a thumbs up. Okay, good, huh? Okay, great. All right, so the next part down here, oh wow, okay, I got power users in the house. They're using emoji thumbs up. Good job, everybody. In case you're wondering how you get the emoji thumbs up, what you do is that you would go to click on the participants, move your cursor until you see the participants thing at the bottom of your screen. And then you can put little like yes, no, go slower, go faster kind of thing. I'm not too sure why I can't see the emojis on my screen right now. Maybe because I've got this whole share screen thing, so I can't really see a lot of things right now. But it's okay. Thank you very much for giving me your thumbs up emoji. Okay, we're going to move on to the next part. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover about TAFE student app. So what I need you all to do is pick up your phone. So I need you to go to, if you have not downloaded this before, you need to go to either the Apple's App Store or Google's Play Store. So if you're on Apple's App Store, you type in TAFE, the icon that you see is like this, all right? And if you're on Google, that means, for example, you're using Samsung, Huawei, Xiaomi, so Nokia or something like that, then you type in TAFE student, all right? And this is going to be the same icon as well too, okay? So if you all have downloaded this app already, give me a thumbs up, okay? Please remember to accept all requested permissions from the app, especially for the location settings, okay? Because if you don't accept the location settings, you're gonna encounter a couple of errors in the app later on. So, okay, I've got Ekin and Angela, and I think Diana didn't raise up her thumbs up just now. Everything okay? Yeah, fine, huh? Okay, great. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so at this point, right, you should have received your TAFE email where it will show you a username and a password. Okay, so how this email will look like is something like this. If you have not received this email before, please let me know and I will set it up for you in a short while. Okay, the username should be looking like this, TAFE with a string of numbers like 2019 and something at the back. And then a TAFE, the last 5 characters of your NIC. That means, example, 1, 2, 3, 4, then A. Yeah, that would be the last 5 characters. Okay. So can everybody log in? No problems. Thumbs up, please. Okay. All right. So Angela, you okay?
because I'm using my phone to join this meeting, so I'm going to
Oh.
transfer. Yeah, I'm going to use my laptop to use this meeting. So you all go ahead. I think I logged in before.
Okay, great. How about Diana and Chayim? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything is okay.
Everything's okay, great. Okay, Diana, all right lah. You don't have to reply if you don't want to. I will just assume that you are okay. If you are not okay, just sound out, okay? Just let me know. All right, let me just add in Angela into this meeting. Okay. All right. So now you have logged in inside the.
Wait.
Okay, yikes.
Excuse me, I cannot sign in.
Hi, Lisa. Okay. Do you get this email?
Not received this.
This is do you not receive? I mean, the subject name is not like this. Like this. Maybe you could try doing a quick search about it. See if
I
that
didn't
comes up.
receive any email from the school about this.
No email whatsoever. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna stop my screen for a while so I can. Sorry everybody, I'm just gonna stop for a while. I just need to settle this one very quickly with Lisa. All right, just so that in case anything, because the next part is going to be quite necessary to follow along. Okay.
I checked my email. Yeah, there's one. So sorry.
Oh, it was in your spam mail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No problem. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes, it just drops inside the spam mail and then you can't really find it. Yeah. So everything okay? Everybody can log in, all right?
Sorry, which email you are referring to?
Yes. Let me show you the screen again. Can you see this? This is the, okay, whoa. What is this? 401 unauthorized. Hold on. Okay, give me a minute. Sorry, I think I had to drop out my email just now, sign out of my emails. Then in the end, something, all of them all went haywire. Hold on. Okay. Hi, sorry, who was the one asking the question just now about which email? Oh, Angela, right? Okay, this is the email we're talking about. It should have all your information about your username and password. This is how the thing will look like if you're confused at the email, which one you need to be looking at. The username will be TAFTC 2019 with a bunch of numbers at the back. Yeah.
Okay, so use my phone to log in, right?
Yeah. Download the app and then use your phone app to log in.
Download the app, huh?
Yeah, it's an app that you need to download. This one.
Okay, you wait, huh?
Sure. Yeah, it's this one. I need to use the app right now on your phone because you need to do a master signature in a short while. So that's why it's better to use on a touchscreen surface than a mouse. You're not gonna have a very nice signature if you use a mouse.
I think you go ahead first. I'm downloading.
Okay, sure. Okay, so once you get into the app, right, please go and go to this top left corner of your screen. There's a little like hamburger menu down here in this corner. Okay, once you tap on it, right, you have this little like thing at the side down here, and then you click on My Account. Once you get into My Account, there'll be a little picture here of you. Well, it'll be blank for you, but here there is, this is my picture from a long time ago when I was a more slimmer person. So you can ignore that one. What you need to do is you need to click on this part down here saying Update Signature, this red box down here, okay? So you can put in your picture down here, not a problem. Anybody else can put their own picture. And put something nice, you know, it's for you, right? So make yourself look good and make yourself feel good, right? Okay, so once you click into Update Signature, you can then, once you click on Update Signature, you have this kind of white screen that you have to turn your phone around the side. So like from here, when you're accessing it, you have to turn it to the side, right? So in this white box, what you can do is you can put in your signature here, right? And then once you put in your signature, you can click on the button Save. Okay, once you have done, that will have saved your master signature. And then next time, whenever you want to mark your attendance or anything like that, instead of having to rewrite your signature the entire time, you just make a simple mark like, you know, an X or a tick, you know, and then on our system, it will reflect as the master signature that you have just signed. Okay. All right. So is everybody okay at this point? Or do you need me to recap any parts about the signature? Okay, silence, I will assume, is understanding. It's like, Ikin, you said something? Do you wave for something? Oh, yeah, okay, all right, sure. It's okay. All right, so I will assume that silence means understanding. Okay, so I will just continue on, okay? At any point, just stop me if I'm moving too fast or if I can't, or if you're not sure about something, okay? So, when it comes to class tomorrow, right now you will see that on this home screen of your app, there's this No Record Found button. Right, that's fine. It's normal. Tomorrow during class, this No Record Found part, this red box down here, would be replaced with text showing the class that you're attending. So tomorrow evening when you log into your class, you should see Basic Drafting and Sewing, 1st of July. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., something like that, all right? So once you see that one, you click on this red button, all right? Oh, sorry, too fast. You click on this red button, and then they'll pop up a window for you to look at your class details down there. All you need to do down there is mark your attendance. So you just click PM. I think there's only AM or PM options available. Just click PM, yeah. So it should be only the ones that you can click on will be in green, yeah, will be a bright shade of green, okay? So if later on, so if tomorrow you got any problems, just remember what I'm going to teach you in a short while, okay? So if you see at the end of the course, you're going to have to do your feedback, right? So there's going to be three feedback surveys that you need to do. First one is by TAFTC, which you can fill up on this app right now. Not right now, like you can fill up on this app that we're talking about right now. That's the first survey. The second survey is one from SkillsFuture Singapore, Training and Quality Management Division or something like that. It's called TRAQOM, TRAQOM, right? So that one is basically, that is SkillsFuture's way of asking, you know, how do you find about TAFTC? Was it good? What's the quality of its teaching? And so on. So you can be honest with them. You can be honest in all our surveys actually, because honesty is what we need to improve and to make things better for you and for future generations of students as well too. So that's the second survey, right, from TRAQOM. That's one you also have to do. You receive an email separately from SkillsFuture Singapore about it. The third email that you have to do, the third survey you have to do, is conducted 6 months after your last day of class. So it's from SkillsFuture Singapore. SkillsFuture Singapore and this last survey, they want to know how well have you improved at your job, or, you know, was there any benefits to what you were doing after taking this class with TAFTC? So it's trying to basically to see what's your outcomes of what you have done before. What's your training outcomes, okay? So again, also I need your help to also try and do that as well, so that we also can improve as well. And, you know, if it's not helping out with your learning outcomes or your training outcomes, that's also something that we need to take note of and improve as well too, okay? So how do you do your feedback for TAFTC survey after the class? it's over, that means after all the classes are over, you go to bookings. Step 1, you click on bookings. Step 2, you look for your course, then click on feedback, the button, there's this button called feedback. Then once you do that, it open up a survey, which you just click the answers accordingly, click your responses accordingly, and then you can rate the course from there. Okay. 1 would be, it's on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. So if you think our classes were very good, please do not give us a 1, okay? Because we will all be in deep trouble. Okay, so please give us a 5 if you think our classes were fantastic. Okay, if you think it's okay, give us a 3. If you think it's terrible, by all means, give us a 1. Okay, thanks. Okay, so troubleshooting. When you use these apps, there are bound to be problems because technology is not perfect. So what we do is that we basically like in the old days when the TV is signal not good, right? I bang the TV a bit now and then it starts working again. So some of you may be too young to remember that one, but for those who know what I'm talking about, yeah. So it's the same principle. So when the app is stuck on the word loading, that means you see this word loading and then it's circle that keeps on going on and on and on. Close the app fully and then restart it. So this is also called killing the app. So if you're on, okay, who knows how to kill an app? Can I have a show of hands who do not know how to kill an app? Those people who do not know how to kill an app? Okay, so does everybody know how to kill an app? I'm assuming everybody knows how to kill an app, right? If you don't, then I can walk you through it very quickly, not a problem. Okay. So, okay, it looks like everybody knows how to kill an app. Okay, very good. Okay, so what happens is that you kill the app and then you restart the app again. So hopefully that will solve the loading problem. And then if you have example tomorrow, you want to sign your attendance and the red bar says no record found. Again, close the app fully, that means kill the app and then restart it, okay? And the app is telling me location not found. Okay, now this is because you did not accept the location request when you first installed the app. When you get this kind of error message, location not found, please let us know. Then we can help you out. The reason why we had the location app as location request in the first place was because back in last year and so on, when we first developed the app, we needed to prove that the students were on campus during the time of the class. So the location tracking was basically to show that, okay, the student was actually in the location based on the GPS and therefore can sign in. So now since we're all doing it remotely, this isn't so bad, but therefore it also means that we also need to turn on our cameras to prove that we are actually in the class. Okay, moving on. So at this stage, we're now moving on into the Talent LMS portal. This is how you access your assessments. You can access your assignments. You can access your demonstration videos as well as your class recordings. Okay, so can you all please go to your web browser? So that means we're talking about Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla, whichever one you have, Safari, right? Just open up your web explorer, your web browser, go to this hyperlink, https://taftc.talentlms.com. Okay. So I know there is an app for this on the phone, but please do not use that one. I notice it's not exactly perfect, so try not to do it. It's usually better to do it on your computer lah. Okay. So I'm just gonna give you all about 5 seconds to type in and then enter the website. If you all need more time, please let me know. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Angela.
Yeah, so I cannot log into my account. They say that it's not found. So
Which one? Your FTC account?
the student account.
Do you use the right password and username?
I think so, but they still say that cannot find. So I click on the forgot password, but then when I key in my username, which is my email address, right, also cannot.
No. It's not username. It's not username for the app. It's a different username. It's got TAFTC with a bunch of numbers behind it. You should see it in your email. This part down here, username.
Wait, let me see the username. Yeah, the username is my email lor.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Also
Yeah.
same like me.
Okay, hold on, give me enough. So who's the second person? Diana, is it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So just out of curiosity, were you all students with us for a long time ago already, or previously, or just recent only?
Just recent.
If it's just recent, then you should not have been having this problem, I'm afraid, because it's supposed to be supposed to have changed you around already. Sorry, Angela, can I have your name as per NIC, please?
MACHUNGYIN.
CHU. Sorry, CHU.
CHUNGYIN.
NGYIN.
No Angela, huh?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, Angela, your username is actually TAFTC 2019 165 13. Sure.
Again?
TAFTC in small letters.
Wait. TAFC.
FTC, yeah, TAFTC in small letters. Okay. 2019 165 13.
So it's TAFTC 2019165113.
That's correct. Okay.
Then the
And
password, where can I get?
the password you should have gotten in your email. Did you get your email? Okay. The password is TAFTC, the last 5 characters of your NIC. So it'll be 1234A, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Diana, what's your name as per NIC, please?
Diana Lim.
Diana Lim. Okay. Okay, Diana, your username is TAFTC 2019
2019
167
167
69.
69.
Yeah. So again, if you got your email, you can actually just check your username and password from there lah. Okay, if ever you've forgotten it, if you have ever forgotten it, let me know. I can try and resend it to you again, or I'll reset your password for you. Okay. All right, Angela and Diana, everything all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I can go into the app already.
Yeah.
So,
Then do your signature.
okay, can.
Yeah, you know how to do your signature?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And Diana, no problems?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the Talent LMS, if you have not logged into that, you will also get an email. You should have gotten an email about it. But just in case you did not get it, the username, okay, now this one is a bit different. For Talent LMS is using your email address. That means what's the email you sign up for with the class. So in like, for example, like Diana and Angela just now used the email, right? You can use the email for this Talent LMS, but not for the student app. Okay? Bit different, Then the password is again the last 5 characters of the NIC. So
Okay, so just now the app, right, is only for us to submit our attendance, right?
submit attendance. Okay, so what the student app can do is that you can submit attendance. If you need to change your intake of your class, you need to withdraw, you need to do a reassessment and everything like that, you can also do it on the app as well. You can also see all your schedules, and you can also book new classes as well too on the app. Yeah, so this is all what the app can do for you.
Okay.
But for the purposes of this briefing, we're just going to make sure that you have your master signature signed. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. So once you're done your master signature already, do you mind if you could go to the Talent LMS portal and try logging in as well?
Yeah, I log in already.
Log in already. Okay, great. Everybody all logged in already? Okay, again, I'm going to assume silence means acceptance. Okay, moving on. So right now I'm going to go through Talent LMS with everybody together so we can actually see what you can do and so on. Okay, so just a word of warning, my Talent LMS is different from yours because I'm involved in a lot of classes to help to arrange them and order them. So it's going to look different from you. Okay, so as a learner, I'm going to drop in as a learner. Just switch to as a learner. Okay, so now this is how it's roughly going to look like on your side, except with a lot less classes lah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to your class, which is about BDS 2007-02. That's the job code. So job code is basically your intake name, right? Your intake name is BDS 2007-02. So what you need to do in order to access it is you click on the text. So you click on this button here. So basic drafting and sewing, just click on it. Then you enter it. Okay, once you've entered it, it's going to look something like this. All right? Okay. So first thing is that, you know, there's administrative matters. You click on each of them, they will actually walk you through on some of the different things, like videos on, you know, welcome to FTC, these are all the things you need to do. How do I access my ebooks, or how do I read my ebooks? You can also, where do I read my ebooks? You can actually, this instruction down here, which we'll go through about it later on as well. We're also going to have little video on, like, you know, how to do Zoom meetings. So there's going to be a bit more in-depth than what we had, what we went through just now. So if you are still not very familiar with Zoom, please go ahead and take a look at all these videos, get yourself familiarized. All right. Next part, right, we're then going to be a couple of videos for you. So all these videos down here, right, all this part down here, these videos are for you on this platform, your entire student life down here, okay? So all these videos are videos done by TAFTC that we share with all the different classes. So I'm just going to show you a quick, like, few seconds of it, how it looks like.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'll show you how to take the body measurement. To measure the neck, you have your measuring tape running along the neck, laying your measuring tape between the break point of the neck and the shoulder point, and having a measuring tape formed in an inverted teardrop and at the center front point here.
Okay, sorry, if you're going to continue watching that one, we're not going to end on time. Okay, so so basically these videos are for you to come back and watch it anytime you want. So that's the beautiful part of things, right? Not sure about something, can go back and watch again, right? Okay, then the next part is your learning journal. So what happens in this learning journal, you're going to have some things that you need to do for your entire class. So step by step, there'll be instructions on what you need to do. I highly advise that you read the instructions on this question before you do it. So for example, there is one about, say, I think it was this one was, was it photo measurements? Okay. Hold on, sorry, there's going to be one question. Okay, so for this one, right, you're going to be doing one of your finished garment measurements, okay? So what you're going to do is that you need to read the instructions on this. You need to download a Microsoft file, all right? Fill it up, and then upload it. How you upload it is by, so for instance, I'm going to use this particular question as example. So in this case, I have to evaluate my finished measurements against the original measurements of my pattern draft and make necessary adjustments as required. It's okay. This one may sound a bit scary to you. Don't worry about it. Basically, all it means is that I want to measure my finished skirt against what I think my original skirt dimensions ought to be. Okay. So if I want to download this thing, I need to go to Files, and then I select. This is task 1D. So I click on this one. It will download a file. Then when I click on this, I should be able to see a document, a Microsoft Word document. Like this. You see the Microsoft Word document? All right, so you enable editing. You just fill in 15. Oh, I'm just writing randomly, okay? So don't worry, you're not going to be 88,000 centimeters long, don't worry. Okay, what you're gonna do is that then you save it, right? You save as, let's say I'll just save it randomly down here, right? Just save. Close it. Then I just upload a file, okay? Then you click this button, upload or reply and continue. Then you click on this one, open. And that will upload it, okay? So when you upload it, right, you will automatically get this message called pending reply from instructor. It's okay. This basically just says that the instructor has received your assessment. He or she is going to grade it. So once you see this message, you're fine. It's been uploaded already. If, for instance, you submitted the wrong file, okay? Say, for example, I ask you to take a picture of your front skirt, you accidentally attach a picture of your back skirt. Never mind, it's okay. Click modify your answer, upload a file again. Then just redo the same steps. All right? So you can do this on your phone using your phone's web browser, or you can do it on your laptop. So if you want to upload a photo or something like that, maybe what you can do is you can transfer the pictures from your phone onto your computer or mail it to yourself. Then that way you can access it from your email. That's another option that you can do, to upload all these pictures. Okay? So moving on.
Sorry, before you move on, right, I want
Yes.
to ask a question. So this is a homework for us, or it is everybody will do together?
Okay, so it is a step-by-step. Okay, think of it like a learning journal. All right, so homework means that I give it to you now, you must do by a certain date, right? Correct? But a learning journal means that as I complete a stage, I will just show that I need to show that I have completed this stage and that I know what is going on. So when your instructor will tell you, okay, this is what you need to do now. You need to take a picture, you need to input your body measurements and stuff like that. Then we'll go through it together. You can upload it from there. All right. Then if, for example, you have not finished sewing your skirt. If some people sew faster than others, obviously if they finish already, they can upload it already. But if you have not finished it, then how can you upload this? You only can upload it after you're done. Yeah.
Okay, so which means that we will do it together during the lesson. So it's whether you are the first one or the last one now.
May not necessarily be during the lesson. It may also, the instructor may just tell you to do it. Make sure you get it done after the lesson, or maybe after, before, or even during the lesson. So it's really depending on when you can do it.
Okay, understood. So when I look at the Excel sheet, right, so the instructor will tell me what is the draft, what is the finish one, and what is the final one, right?
Yeah. So they'll tell you, okay, please fill out task A, please upload your answers for task B, please upload your answers for task C and stuff like that.
Okay, Ken, thanks.
Don't worry, we will signpost it to you, because some people, they upload the wrong thing into the wrong file, then it's also a bit troublesome also. The trainer will let you know. Alan will let you know.
Okay, Ken.
So right now, you may notice there's something called AP1 written assessment. Don't worry about it. It's currently deactivated. But when you are doing your written examination on the last day of your class, this is the one that you need to do. It's a bunch of MCQ questions, fill in the blanks, multiple choice, ordering questions. So if it's ordering, just click and drag so the answers come together. So it's going to be like little jigsaw puzzles. You like, let's say example, this answer and this answer come together. You need to click and drag it out down to so it matches. Okay, so something like that lah. AP2 Learning Journal, this one should be also activated for you, but maybe not so quickly. This one is more for your blouse. So maybe let's do your skirt first lah. Okay. So Zoom recordings, these are the classroom recordings that you're going to do for you. We will also like embed it inside this platform as well. So you can also watch it on your own time for the class recordings. Okay. Any questions at this stage? Okay, silence means understanding. I'm going to move on. Okay. Okay, next part, I'm going to be talking about Kitaboo. So Kitaboo is, it can be website, it can be accessed on an app, or it can be accessed on a web browser. So if you're going to be using the web browser, here is the website login, all right? Alternatively, you can access it on the app. So if you're on the Apple App Store, you can download this one, Kitaboo College Reader, and Google's Play Store also same thing. Please do not download anything else that is not Kitaboo College Reader. If you download something like Kitaboo Insight, you're not going to be able to access your books. Only download Kitaboo College Reader. A lot of people fall into this trap. I don't want you all to also fall into that trap too. I know it's confusing, but that's the way they have set up their app. I can't say much about it. Yeah. So just look for it, Kitaboo College Reader right now. If you want to log in onto the web browser version, here is the link. Okay. I'll be going to go through the web browser version later on. So because I'm on my computer right now. So we'll just go through it together on the web version. Okay. But if you have the app version downloaded, by all means, please use it. It's roughly about the same, just that the layout and orientation may be a little bit different. Okay, everybody ready? I'm gonna move on. Okay. So how to log in?
We need to register, is it?
No, you should have already gotten an email for it already. This is how the email looks like. You can type in your email address, Kitaboo College. But I think basically the username and password is the same as logging into TeleLMS. Just the email address and then TFTC plus the last 5 characters of your NIC number. And again, if your password doesn't work, just let us know and we'll help you reset it. Same thing applies for TeleLMS as well. Anytime you have password issues, just let us know. Okay, everything all right? Angela, you okay?
Trying to log in, but you go ahead first.
Okay, sure. Okay, so let's go through Kitaboo together. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to log into Kitaboo. So this is not my email. It's my colleagues because I don't have a Kitaboo admin account yet. So I'm just going to sign in first. All right. So again, he's got a lot of email. He's got a lot of books here because he's also an admin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for it. So I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this magnifying glass. I'm going to type in the name. Okay, so just to let you know, right, basic drafting and sewing is a simplified name that we use to talk about this course because the actual name is very, very long. The actual name is Develop Apparel Patterns Through Drafting and Sew Basic Tops and Skirt. So as you can imagine, it's quite a mouthful to say all at once. But when you look at your Kitaboo book reader, this is the book that you should be assigned to. Develop Apparel Patterns Through Drafting and Sew Basic Tops and Skirt. So once you have that, you click on this one and then you open it up. You should only be given one version, so you can just you should be able to open either any one. You should be able to open it. So this is how the thing should look like. Very nice, clean layout, very classy. Okay, so when you move on to this, in this part down here, right, what we can do is that we can actually do a couple of things. Highlighting, we can take notes, we can put sticky notes, we can also make little comments as well. We can share it with other people if we need to. So if you do, this one will be definitely different on the app, but for this, on this computer, I can click left and right arrow button. So this is the previous button, then on the right is the next button. Okay, so I'm just gonna click a couple ways through. So maybe say figure analysis. Okay, so let's say on this page, there are a couple of things that are very important to me that I want to take note of. So if you look at this button down here, there's going to be a little like icon that's like a human being with like a pen. Looks like a human being with a pen or a highlighter. It's a bit obscured right now from this thing, by this icon, but you should be able to see it on your app. If you see it, that one will be, well, your data. This is where all your notes are held. So if I want to highlight something, okay, if it's on the computer, I can click my mouse, click and drag. Okay. Where was it? Oh, sorry. My apologies. It's this highlight button. Highlight this one. Then you can click and drag. So in this case, for example, I want to highlight this part, this sentence on here. Ready to wear garments cannot fit all figures perfectly. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, say for example, this particular part is very useful and very important to me. I can then select the highlighted colors. So for example, I can click this as pink. Then down here, for example, I want to highlight another set. Say in terms of overall body contour, there are fairer figure types among women. Highlight this as blue, all right? So when you click on this human figure with a pencil inside it, you'll be able to see all the highlights that you have made in your books. Then if I want to make notes from it, say for example, in this particular highlight part down here, I want to make a note for this highlighted part. I will click on this highlighted part. I'll take this T with a couple of lines underneath it, and then I'll be asked to enter a note. For example, there are 4 main types, for instance. Hourglass, athletic, pear shape. I can't remember right now. So, and actually I can just write down here, anything that you want. For example, I like to measure my proportions accurately. Right? Then I can just pick the floppy disk save. So you notice that on this page, right beside your highlighted part, that's a little note down here, which you can click and you can read it. I'm just going to delete this one right now. Okay. So for example, I want to add in a sticky note. All right. Say, I can just go to this part down here. It looks like a little box with a plus sign. I click on it. Anywhere in this page, I can put the sticky note. So for example, like hips, I can ask, let's say, where are my hips? I can save it. And then this sticky note will show up here. So I can click and drag and move this sticky note any part of it. And I can just open it up and say, where are my hips? Okay, so this is the power of sticky notes. You can move it all around. But the highlighted sticky notes will always be at the side on the left here. Okay? Any questions at this stage? No? Okay. So you can also search for little keywords. For example, like what is, say, pattern. So when you type in pattern or certain words, it will go through the entire document and say, okay, where does the word pattern show up? And then they'll show up all the different options available down here. So you click on this and it'll automatically take you to the page that it says patterns. So in this case, a pattern can be made with specific tools, and the outline of the pattern is a sewing line and must be precisely drawn. So this is how you do the little search function as well. And most likely you'll be doing highlights, sticky notes, searches for a thing as well. And if
okay, so for the highlight from my handphone, right? I couldn't find the highlight.
For your handphone, you press and hold on the text.
On the text,
Yeah, on the text, on the part that you want to highlight.
I tap on the, the icon that with the persons with the pen on your left hand side, that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, not that one.
Not that one, huh?
No,
so
not that one.
Oh, no. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's like when you go on a web browser or anything like that, you want to select and highlight something, you just press and hold down the text and then have the little option down there, right? To little fonts you want to highlight, stuff like that.
Okay, can.
All right, so if let's say example, there's something really, really small on this page, I cannot see it properly, then you have to look for the zoom function. So there's a little magnifying glass with a plus. Okay, see if you can find it on your app or on the screen. You click on this one, then you can zoom in and out of the page itself. So if your eyesight is not so good, you want to make it bigger, this is how you actually go about zooming in and out of your book. Then if you want to drag it, you have to right click. Sorry. You have to click and drag. You have to click and drag a little bit slower. This thing sometimes moves a bit too fast sometimes. Okay. If you want to see 2 pages all at once, you can also click on this button. There's this button called double page view. It's on the bottom left corner of my screen. All right, I'm moving my mouse cursor over it. Click on that, then you'll be able to see 2 pages all at once. You also can put in bookmarks as well too. So you just click on the top right corner, bookmark this page. All right. Any questions at this stage? Nadia, Ikin, Diana, Lindsay, any questions? No? Okay. So that's about it.
Sorry, before you move on, right? Yes. About this app, right? So I received this.
That's the activity book. All right, it's different from the book that is on the app. So the book that's on your app is your course notes. The activity book is the thing that you fill up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
No. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. If no questions, then I'm going to call an end to this meeting already. So I hope you all have fun at your class tomorrow night. Please have a good time. You're going to enjoy Alan. Alan's a really nice trainer, very friendly. So feel free to just ask questions at any time. And again, if you have any technical problems, just write in the group chat. Either Brian, myself, or Brandon or Benjamin will be ready to get back to you shortly after. Okay? Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good night. Diana, you okay already? You can sign in, right? Okay, I just saw the message on group chat. Sorry. All right. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Okay. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.